2.6 Hog is now heroic. Now, 2.6 is one of the most popular decks in Clash Royale's history. Everyone who's played the game knows this deck. And, you know, if you like it or not, that's besides the point. I'm a fellow 2.6 hater. But, I mean, the deck has been a skillful deck way back in the day and has now just gotcha-fied Evo Heroes slop. Literally, almost every card in the deck has an upgrade available, so it's kind of stupid. But, since he does have a Fireball, I'm not sure if I want to Muskie right into this, because that probably wouldn't be the smartest play I've ever done. Let's instead go Skellies here, because that's going to actually, oh my god, Omar, it's a warm-up game. It's a warm-up game. Okay, I'm going to hit this ability. I'm going to go with the Opposite Lane Hog Rider because he did commit a little bit of Elixir to that. We should be able to freeze everything here, and I don't think a Trusty Turret would be worth it. We'll take our damage. Careful not to overcommit, but I was getting to a point until I just completely butchered my sentence and now no longer know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, it's gotcha-fied hero slop now. So while 2.6 could have arguably been a skillful deck back in the day, it is definitely arguably not a skillful deck anymore because you kind of just spam a bunch of heroes and crap, and he's gonna play a bunch of Elixir there, which I'm kind of fine with because that is the healthy tower, and since he just used my Fireball, I can avoid giving him spell value with a Musketeer close to this tower. No thingamabobber. I'm gonna preemptively hit this in case he goes with a Hunter or something. We're gonna instantly freeze it. Beautiful. Fireball's gonna come in here, and with 4 seconds left, you ain't got nothing, buddy. Now, what makes 2.6 such a strong deck? Well, besides the fact that you have 4 cards with upgrades, it's that the cycle is so fast, you can realistically defend pretty much everything in the game just by outcycling your opponents. The Musketeer kind of just sits here and gets insane value, and if your opponent is able to kill the Musketeer, you can just slap another one down. It's not inherently the strength of the Musketeer as being one of the most broken cards in the game, even though it is really strong and reliable. It's the fact that you can get so many of them down that you just kind of can't defend it, because if you get through one, you just have another one to deal with, and it's the hero version. So every single one of them has the potential to change the entire course of the game on offense with the turrets, or get you a crazy defensive sequence with a turret. So we're going to use the Musketeers here. And you know what the most broken part about Heroes is that you don't have to play the ability. It's not like an Evo where you're missing out if you don't get value. You could just not use the ability and it's a normal Musketeer. Use the ability the next time. I think it's the worst addition they've added in Clash Royale for a long time. I think if they kept balancing the game properly and they added things that the community enjoyed, the community probably would have been fine with level 16. Of course, we would have whined and complained about how Supercell is just gouging us for money, but with other things added to the game alongside that, we'd be like, hey, you know what? Level 16 is a pain in the ass, but they added some good content. So you know what? I'm going to overlay. Yo. You can't just do that. There's no way you're allowed to just do that. I refuse to believe. Oh. Yeah, see, I refuse to believe it, okay? We got a Hog Rider hit, or 2, or however many that was. But yeah, so instead of adding things to the game alongside level 16 to make it more swallowable, they added heroes, which completely ruin the flow of the game, make it unenjoyable and completely brain dead, because there's not a single skillful thing you can do with the hero or argue for it being skillful in the slightest. I love this game, and I love the development decisions, man. So just out of this world legendary, man. Okay, so you know what? That's kind of fine that we didn't get anything crazy there. I'm going to use my log here so that we can actually get this Ice Golem maybe closer to the tower and then hit this ability, go in with a Trusty Turret since that's going to freeze the Tesla. Beautiful. And we should be able to kill the Tesla, which means absolutely nothing. I was going to go in with the Hog Rider, but actually I could... Oh, what a cannon! Beautiful. Okay, he does have a Tesla back in hand right now, but the odds of him using it with 0 elixir are not high. We're going to probably just Evo Skelly's Ice Spirit for the one up top here. Nice. Good work. I'm going to quickly Fireball this. Not before it kills all my Evo Skellies, though, unfortunately. Freeze this Tesla, and let's see if he's able to do anything about this. Log for the... These predictions aren't getting me literally anywhere, but they're still kind of sexy. So I'm going to go with the Skellies. I am just gonna not take any risks and fireball this, even though it's probably not the greatest play of all time. Ice Golem in case he was the Princess the Bridge, and now we'll kind of reset a little bit. I've got a 2,000 damage lead, so I don't think I blow this lead. Wow, I think he's, wow, that was incredible. What a job there, buddy. Okay, I think he's making bad plays on purpose to try and throw me off, and that's kind of a really smart decision by this guy, low-key. That's incredible. Okay, cannon's gonna come in here. The Tesla isn't gonna pull my hog, but it's kind of just sitting there menacingly, so it's a little scary. The Hog Rider nudges that, but is he gonna get a Tesla down? He does, barely, which means he won't have a Tesla for our next Hog Rider. Let's go Ice Golem here, Musketeer just like this. He's probably gonna Valk instantly, so what we are gonna do is freeze it, go with the hog, go with the log, hit the princess, go with another Ice Golem, quickly outcycle this man, because even if he gets back to another Tesla, he's not going to be able to stop the... How did that die? Does anybody know? How did that die? We're getting a Hog Rider hit, is what I was meaning to say here. And meanwhile, we don't really actually have to get any Hog Rider hits because he's not getting a lick of damage because my defense is so good. This deck versus any type of log bait... Am I stupid? Do you think I'm stupid? This type of log bait deck, and any type of log bait deck, even hyper bait, is just gonna... Oh, I got predicted, is just gonna get completely dunked on by 2.6. So if you have a problem with log baits, would highly recommend this deck to literally everybody, just because it's easy to play. And even without the heroes, we are just kind of absolutely stomping on this guy. GG. Oh my god. GG's. Alrighty, what you got for me, pal? I would love to face a 2.6 mirror man. Okay, yeah, no, that's not happening. Minions. I'm gonna... Oh, great. It's just a mid-ladder menace. I was not exactly expecting a mid-ladder menace. I will be fireballing because my freeze sensor is going off. My freeze sensor is going off. Write that down. Nice, easy king to activate. You can't just dump all your elixir randomly in the middle of the arena, pal. I won't allow it. You have an E-Wiz. Sorry, I thought, you know, that maybe 3 ranged cards was enough ranged cards. Oh boy, was I wrong. Log over here, Ice Golem should be able to deal with all that just without even using the ability because he's going to have that little death sequence there. We take 1 minion hit, that's all right. Okay, you know, he totally probably has a Mega Knight, but I'm just going to risk it because even if he has a Mega Knight, that is not a Mega Knight. But yeah, you know what? I like that throwback, baby. We don't see many P.E.K.K.A.s in today's day and age, which is sad. I miss P.E.K.K.A. Not really, actually. I used to get just bamboos. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I just get just English. Omar, English. Okay, well, we're going to spend 4 on an ability there to kill that queen, which was probably not the greatest decision I've ever made, actually, because it didn't actually kill the queen. It just pushed it back and made me have to log it. Maybe we shouldn't be button mashing. But yeah, P.E.K.K.A. is just... I feel like P.E.K.K.A. is an iconic card in Clash Royale that just kind of got phased out because, you know, why would I use a P.E.K.K.A. when I could use a mini version of the P.E.K.K.A. that levels itself up, and Ian's Hog Rider would have got a hit there. Okay, so I'm just gonna Ice Golem Hog Rider, and I'd really like to see how you deal with this, given I can just press an ability button. We kill the Firecracker instantly, and yeah, I am practically going to take this entire tower here. Uh-oh. Does he have an ability? I don't think I'm not a 2.6 player at heart because I can't... My fingers don't work that fast. Actually, my fingers work pretty fast, but when it comes to placing cards with 2.6, they seem to be lacking a little bit. Skelly's over here. I'm going to probably... You know what? I'm just tanking the whole damn queen. I don't even care. You can have that queen, bro. It ain't gonna help you. It ain't gonna help you. Okay, that was actually a little too close for comfort. All right, baby. 1 more game. 242 Blood King. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be stopped by 242 Blood King. Let's just make that clear. Ice Golem in the back. Not a bad... Oh my god, he's got his own Ice Golem. Okay, that kind of scares me. He is so much more intimidating in person. Like, on my side, he looks pretty badass, but looking at him, he's like, damn, okay, the boy, he's got the drip on. Why the hell do you have Ice Golem Battle Healer? You better not be playing, like, E-Golem. What is he saying right now? Yeah, okay. I was kind of hoping he wasn't saying anything. That's a lot of elixir, by the way. That's a lot of elixir. I'm down to just fireball this. I'm gonna just fireball this, and if he turrets, it's not gonna work because he doesn't have any elixir to turret with. Oh my god. Okay, we've got a P.E.K.K.A. That's great. What I can do pretty significantly... Significantly what I can do pretty easily is usually Kite. I'm going to hit this freeze ability as well because he did, so it's going to kind of mess him up a little bit, and we could just tank for the cannon, and the cannon's going to be able to defend pretty much anything flawlessly. We'll go Hog Rider 2 here because the P.E.K.K.A is not going to get any extra damage. Might force out his NATO if we're lucky. If not, it's going to get a ton of damage regardless, so I'm totally down for that. It looks like we're actually going to take the damage elite in this lane instead. So, I mean, with perfect HP on our towers, slide him a little LOL and mute him before he can send an emote. Damn it. Let's go Skeletons over here. It's not like they're going to get killed insta. Oh, that's exactly what's going to happen to them. Could have got a King Tower. Oh, level 18 E-Dragon. Shiver me timbers. Now, I mean, you don't love cycling Muskies the back instantly, but we can just get another one as soon as I want, so it doesn't matter too much. I'm going to hit this freeze here because it's going to freeze everything. It's even going to freeze the Musketeer. We're just going to slay the entire tower there. I'm going to log this back for a second. I did think that was a little bit closer to me than it actually was. I hope this isn't a big problem. What I'm going to do is use an Ice Golem ability here. It's just going to freeze literally everything, including this E-Drag here. And then we can just fireball everything. I don't care if the Musketeer's in range. I don't care if he turrets either because I have a Hog Rider. I could literally defensive Hog Rider on his turret, which would be kind of funny. I almost wanted to see that happen. But yet, you just really can't break through this deck. I don't care what deck you're running. Of course, there's an occasional hard counter to 2.6, right? But for the majority of the game, you're going to be able to stomp on literally everybody with 2.6. It's not particularly close, especially the heroic version. It was already a pretty solid deck. Then they added a bunch of broken-ass heroes to it. It is very difficult to lose with 2.6. And just like that, baby, 12,000 trophies.